Good evening, I'm Jen Cain.
And I'm Jeremiah Reid. Here's our top story. Hugh Hefner died Wednesday at age 91. He is survived by 3 ex-wives and 3,000 STDs.
Records from the New York State Board of Elections show that Jared Kushner is registered to vote as a woman. Donald Trump was shocked by the news because he had no idea women could vote. They didn't vote for him.
On Friday, Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price resigned following a scandal over his private planes paid by the government. So Price paid the price for not paying the price.
Precisely. Anthony Weiner was sentenced to 21 months in prison for sexting with a 15-year-old girl. Commented Weiner,
I'm not worried about going to jail. I mean, after all, what's the worst that could happen in prison to a guy named Weiner? Oh.
On Tuesday, President Trump tweeted that the NFL should pass a new rule banning kneeling during the national anthem because Trump only approves of kneeling when in front of Putin.
the debut of the reboot of Will and Grace drew complaints from conservatives for being anti-Trump. If Will and Grace keeps it up, they're in danger of losing the one Trump supporter who's also a Will and Grace fan.
Khloe Kardashian is pregnant with her first child. So with Kylie and Khloe also expecting a baby, the best way to keep up with the Kardashians is to forget your birth control.
And now, where hard news meets Hollywood, here with the entertainment news is our very own Cosmo Cowhig.
Kit Harington and Rose Leslie from Game of Thrones announced that they're engaged. The wedding is expected to have no survivors. James Cameron has begun shooting the 4 sequels to Avatar, which will cost a total of $1 billion. Commented Cameron,
so if you're keeping track, that equals out to $1 for every person that saw the first Avatar movie and was like, meh.
American Idol Season 5 winner Taylor Hicks has released his first single in 8 years. Added Hicks,
my new song is great. It's called Even I Don't Remember Who I Am. Soul Patrol. American Idol.
surprise. And finally, new cases of STDs hit a record high in 2016. So, good going, Usher. You're welcome.
Thank you, Cosmo. Scottie Pippen turned 52 on Monday. For his birthday, he got a bunch of presents that were all hand-me-downs from Michael Jordan.
Wrestler Ric Flair said that he has slept with roughly 10,000 women, but he still doesn't know how well he performs sexually since as a wrestler he assumes all his partners were faking it.
The FBI has arrested assistant basketball coaches from 4 colleges for their involvement in a bribery scandal. It's the 247th most corrupt thing to happen in college basketball this week.
O.J. Simpson was released from prison early this morning. Now that he's free, he plans to focus on friends and family, specifically on murdering them.
On Tuesday, MTV premiered 90s House, a reality show where 12 millennials will have to live in a house where the technology is from the 1990s, commented a contestant.
The 90s house is like so retro. Did you guys know that in the 90s, young people could actually afford houses? Cray.
Saudi Arabia announced this week it will lift their ban on female drivers. The immediate effect will be new lady driver jokes from comedian Mohammed the Cable Guy.
On Wednesday, Google marked its 19th birthday. Google is the world's most popular search engine, but it's still unable to locate Josh Hartnett's career.
On Thursday, a Wells Fargo bank teller pleaded guilty to stealing over $185,000 from a customer. Responding to Wells Fargo executive,
I want to remind our employees that they are not allowed to steal from customers until they become Wells Fargo executives. Chop Chop, a friend.
And finally, longtime host of Let's Make a Deal, Monty Hall, died at age 96.
he would have gotten into heaven, but he traded it for what was behind door number 2. For Top Story Weekly, I'm Jen Cain.
And I'm Derek Jeremiah Reid. Good night.